Good morning, gentlemen. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the assembly as we have it at this point. These are all the different components that we've, to this point, created, and I have them together in an assembly that I can export as a 3D file for you. I just wanted to quickly go over what we've created, what we don't have done yet. I would put us at about 80% done, and I can show you a little bit of what the cross-section would look like and what would need to be done to show the cross-section and the animation as well. So as you can see here, we're still missing the gearbox and the motor. We do have students on that. That should be done soon enough. We have the feed throat here. We are missing the magnet that goes in the feed throat. And we are missing the loader on top of the feed throat. That is something that we also have currently in operation now as well. The barrel's done. The screw's done. Side panels here are mostly done. I have the heater cores on top of the barrel here are also done. And for the coolers, we have the cooler pieces on the bottom here are blocked out. The shrouds and the cooler motors are blocked out. The shrouds need a little bit more detail work done. There are some holes that need to be punched out in them, and the motors need some more detail work as well. They are also blocked out, and the final detail work on them is being done right now as well. So that's kind of where we're at. Let me show you what the cross-section would look like and what happens if we take these doors off. So if I go ahead and take off this door, behind the door are these cooler shrouds here. Again, some more detail work needs to be done to make these doors look more, make these shrouds look more accurate to real life. But these would be in the way here of seeing anything. If I swap out this barrel for our cross-section barrel, let me do that right now. I'll bring in our cross-section barrel. Here's the cross-section barrel looks like as the animation is going on. And you can't really see anything with these cooler shrouds in place. If I take these off, you get to see a little bit more of the screw and some of the action that's going on, but you have to get a different angle, and these heater cores are still in place. And the heater cores block a little bit of what's going on, some of the action. I don't know if you'd want those in place for some of the animation and maybe fade those at some point, or if those are something that you would want to just fade right away so you can see what's going on. Let's go ahead and turn those off as well. And then here you can see animation of the screw with the cross section of the barrel. And you can get a good feel for what's happening. So you would see material coming down from the loader up here through your feed throat here into the screw and through the screw coming out the far side. Alright, let's go ahead and bring those parts back here one more time and go over quickly what we have, what we don't have. We have our side panels mostly done here. Just a little more detail work to be done on those. I think they're mostly ready to go. Our heater cores are ready. Our barrel's done. Screws done. The cooler shrouds mostly done. A little more detail work on those. The blowers here at the bottom, more detail work. They are blocked out. They need to have some more shape done here back in the motor section. Feed throat is done. Needs to have the magnet done on the side here. Our loader on the top has to come in, and then our gearbox and motor on the back side here is currently being worked on. And we're going to block that out. That's just a rough shape for the most part. That's not a core component here, so we're going to get that in here as well then. So that's where we're at. I can export what we have right now, what you see exactly as you see it, as a 3D file. If this would be useful, we can produce this, and this would look exactly like you see it here. And I can make this in a 3D file if this would be something that would be helpful. If there are any edits or changes that you would like to what you see, I can make those as well. Otherwise, what you see is what you get. If you have any questions, or if you want to see anything else, please let me know.